So we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to switch over from the Walmart situation. We're going to talk about conquering sales fears and some other marketing topics that I find very interesting that came out this week. In the meantime, if you'd like to call and chat with me, do call me at 1-866-826-1340. Again, that's 866-826-1340. Well, I got this article on how to conquer your sales fears, and I just really liked it. It spoke to me. I found it in entrepreneur.com, and it's, of course, titled How to Conquer Your Sales Fears. It's interesting because for those of us who've been in sales for a long time, we've had to deal with this in our past, and it's a great refresher course for those of us in sales, but it's also a wonderful little article for people who are just breaking into the field, who may be starting in sales for the first time, who may be still cutting their teeth on it, getting used to selling. And selling is a learned process. It's not something you automatically, instinctively had, just like management. I remember when I got my undergrad degree at USF in business management, and the counselor told me, I went to the session right as I got my degree. I went to this session, which all the students were supposed to go, where we talked to a career counselor to help get placement. And the career counselor sat across the desk from me and said, "Hey, why did you get a degree in business management? Anybody can be a manager." And that was a crushing blow. I thought, my goodness, this career counselor, who obviously should know everything there is to know about placement and degrees and college students, has just told me I spent 4.5 years completely wasted 4.5 years. Well, of course, it turns out the counselor was wrong. And as I grew and I learned, I came to realize that the counselor was complete ninny. Of course, not everybody can be a manager. It's ridiculous. And not everybody can be a salesperson. It is a learned process. And it's the same thing with sales and how to conquer your sales fears. You're going to only be effective as a salesperson if you're willing to be brave. And brave doesn't mean fearless. Brave just means plowing ahead, fears or no fears. And so it wants to talk about how to get that sales mindset. It says, these are the top 5 fears. The first one, you will make a negative first impression. Well, we all know how important that first impression is for most people, although it's never been that way for me. I can have a negative first impression of somebody and change my mind later on. But for most people, that can be a killer. So how do you overcome it? Well, you show your credibility through your appearance and nonverbal behavior. Boy, I can't discuss appearance enough sometimes. I have seen salespeople, especially recently, where I have seen the most unprofessionally dressed salespeople. Now, maybe it's in Florida, but I have seen nightmares out there that are trying to present themselves professionally. They are dressed inappropriately, they behave inappropriately, and yet they want to be seen as a professional in the field. So save the nightclub costumes, save the strapless high heels, save that for after hours. But when you're in the business field, dress like you would like your mother to see you dress. And if your mother's not of the best reputation, go for a news anchor. Say, what would that news anchor wear? Would she be wearing this outfit to try to sell whatever product I'm selling? So show your credibility through your appearance, your nonverbal behavior. It says here, research shows that people are attracted to others who dress like them. So if your audience is school-age girls, of course you can wear hot pink or purple. But if your audience is conservative business suit types, you might want to wear that as well.